What's up, everybody? This is Josh Durkin, the host of Chabad of YouTube. As I mentioned in the previous video, this YouTube channel is here to elevate the world and bring light and remove the darkness by bringing about more light into this world. And this is the third section of the Chofetz Chaim. It's really the fourth portion because the first day I did two portions in a row. So we're doing day 13. Doesn't matter about the days because I'm doing my own cycle on this. By speaking Loshin hora, one may also transgress the prohibition against hating a fellow Jew. Belief mim oiver hamisaper gam kain beloved diloi sisna es achicha violates. At times, someone who speaks Loshin hora also violates the prohibition, do not hate your brother in your heart, by Yikra 19:17. Having a technical difficulty on the split. Oh, when you speak Loshin hora, violating the prohibition of hating your fellow Jew, God forbid. Belief amin oiver hamisaper gam kain beloved diloi sisna es achicha violates. At times, someone who speaks Loshin hora also violates the prohibition, do not hate your brother in your heart. So this is Vayikra 19:17. Kigoin im bifanav shalom yedaber es re'ehu. For example, if Reuben acts friendly towards Shimon in his presence, visheloi bifanav mavish es rechoi bivnei acherim, but denigrates Shimon to others behind his back, Reuben violates this prohibition. All the more so if the speaker Reuben explicitly instructs the listeners not to go and inform Shimon what he said about him. Oiver al love zeh. Then the speaker definitely transgresses this prohibition. A Loshin hora speaker may also violate the prohibition against taking revenge and holding a grudge. Belifa mim sheha misape oiver gam kain al love diloi sikoin veloi sitor. At times, someone who speaks Loshin hora also transgresses the prohibition do not take revenge and do not bear a grudge. Ibud verse 18. Kigoin sheyesh loy sina alav al davar. Consider a case in which Reuben hates Shimon. Shebi kesh mimenu la'asois loy toiva bidvar she'ilas moin. Because Reuben wants to ask Shimon to lend him money as a favor. Shekasavta biver mayim chayim b'shem hareim, or something similar as I have written in Bear mayim chayim in the name of the reim. Beloy heitivoy, and he refused to grant him the favor. Va'avor ze noiter loy sina bilboy. As a result, Reuben harbors a grudge in his heart against Shimon. When Reuben subsequently notices something negative about Shimon, Misar Sif Moy Bivne Anoshim, he publicizes it before other people. Who are there? Michila al Hantira, Shebalev al Love Deloy Sitor. Initially, when Reuben harbored those negative feelings in his heart, he violated the prohibition, do not bear a grudge. Afterward, when Reuben actively took revenge against Shimon, Bisiper alav zehadibre genus shera alav, by telling others about the flaw that he noticed in Shimon, over alav deloy sikoin, he violated the prohibition, do not take revenge. Hadavar mi liboy. Rather, in such a situation, Reuben should erase the matter of how he was wronged by Shimon from his heart. However, as we see here, when one speaks Loshin hora, two more averas can be applied. One is he's holding a grudge in his heart for how he feels towards the other person. And two, because of the way he's feeling, he could be violating taking revenge. And the more and more I'm reading, I'm seeing one action leading to multiple sins. And so far, this one thing, the only thing I've seen that that causes more sins in one action is wasting seed, which also people should not do. I'm not getting into that subject, but it seems this is one of the biggest sins, because in one sin, it's multiplied into many other categories. Kind of like if a person eats a treif sandwich on Pesach, he's violating eating meat and dairy, he's violating not eating kosher, and he's violating having chametz. And because he wasn't eating kosher, he's violating do not eat bugs. It's like he's doing 5 averas for that one non-kosher sandwich. Whereas this one, every chapter is another 2 averas. By the time I get to this, who knows, you might have like 100 sins for speaking Loshin hora. Anyways, I wish everybody a good Shabbos. Sheikh now.